Checking again. Hello?
Checking.
Is my voice beautiful?
Yes.
No. Bomsy's like, no, I've heard it too much. I'm only supposed to see you 5 times a week. No, Bomsy, thank you so much for coming. And thanks to Bomsy's dad. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. Okay. I think we'll just get started. Yeah, so thanks so much, Mel. So the lyric book that you're saying, you know, if you happen to know the song, feel free to sing along. But if you don't, you can just look at it, or you can just ignore it. So you have many options with it. So no judgment whatsoever. So, but it is for your reference. So in case I am not saying anything coherent, then you have a lyric book to be able to say, oh, this is what Josh is trying to say. Thank goodness we have a lyric book. But yes, feel free to look through it, and it should be in order. And I hope you all enjoy the show. And throughout the show, I'll explain some of the lyrics, but I'm still trying to wrap my head around what it actually means too. So if it means something to you, then please let me know after the concert. I'd love to take it. One, two, three, four. I write you a letter to send to your daughters who cared for the wives from an age long ago. The illness of pride spreads all over my lover and seeps deep within all the pills I consume. But the dream never spilled on the top of your body. It splashed all around, launching earth in debris as we sank all alone and died so peacefully. Joyous disciples breaking through our windows and robbed us of love and the taste of her sweat. They froze all inside in a capsule of light as we feel our skin with the song we had sang. But the youth we had known guided us with the scent. They burst with the flavor of blood from her hand as we reached out to claw our way out of this land. Whoa, oh, oh. I never knew what dying meant until I tried to jump across the gap that set me free from all the emptiness that shook my fears deep inside and tingles my beliefs. I hold on until I am the last man standing in a sea of rotten flesh and bone. And the aliens that come upon this earth will know that we were a tragedy. We find no beginning in books we have burnt. The lies that were sent have been drenched by a boy. He came round to vomit the news he had made as we drove his face to the nail on the floor. But we find we are lost in a basket of snow. We climb up to see who's a friend or a foe as we wind down our clock towards a world I didn't Thank you very much. One, two, three, four. I wake up to the sound of music in my ears as a record from the heavens play. While it spun around, I noticed children laughing on, saying words that didn't make any sense. I had a halo and a bucket filled with my beliefs, and they scattered as the planets split. I jumped into the crevice dead beneath my feet, then the angels came and saved my soul. I live to see another day all alone myself, 'cause nothing ever good came out of me. Whoa, nothing ever good came out of me. I healed 1,000 men for peace on planet Earth. I played for kings and queens in Jupiter. I danced into the dark and had the Milky Way in my very own hands. I stand before a mirror, flaming to the touch, singing out a love that never dies. What am I when nothing ever matters in the end? Carry on, this will not be too long. I know that there's a beauty far above the ground, hidden well by all the rolling clouds. I seek the edge of space and boundaries of time, where I leap into the vast unknown. I live to see another day all alone myself, 'cause nothing ever good came out of me. Whoa, nothing ever good came out of me. I healed 1,000 men for peace on planet Earth. I played for kings and queens in Jupiter. I danced into the dark and had the Milky Way in my very own hands. Thank you. So for some explanation, so the first song's called Last Man. That was a song I wrote back in, I want to say 2014. To me, it's about, I don't know, the end of the world. I had a apocalyptic movie phase. I don't know if anyone else had that, where, you know, they watch like zombie movies or aliens and all that. So that was an inspiration for that. And then the second one, All Alone Myself, was also written in 2014, which sort of describes my academic time in grad school was not going so great, and I just wanted to be alone and emo and all that good stuff. So I just wrote this song. Um, in terms of like the songwriting aspect, I don't know. I don't know how other people write songs or just have inspirations, but it just sort of comes to you and you just write it out. I can't really explain it with words. It's almost like a divine intervention, but that's sort of where everything comes from. So, and it's partly due to just my own inspiration. So, yes. So that's the first two songs, and then the next two songs are called "You Wake" and "Meddling." So the first one, "You Wake," is about just having bad dreams. There have been times when I just couldn't sleep. So that's basically what it's about. And then "Meddling," I don't know. As I sing it, maybe you guys can tell me what it means. I'd be curious to know because it's TBD. I sometimes will write things where I just don't know what it's about. So, and so I'll play those two sort of back to back. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a light that blinds my reason to live, a life without the walls that bend and break into a million pieces we give to those who cry all day to stay awake. Embrace the weary eyes that hold you down and take you deep in slumber far away into a new dimension you found where many lives will lead while some will say you're chased around with merry sound you hear beyond the wheel. The siren yells and children's bells will clash and make you feel. Boy lover who will please you while you waste away all the years that kept you from seeing the light of day. You softly whisper secrets in my ear and lay in rest deep down below the stream with reasons known to make me fear the pain that spreads and poisons every dream. Enchanted songs carry rhythm in your heart, dancing through the night that pushes on, through all the film that breaks apart. All you see when your eyes both crack at dawn. Ooh. You're chased around with merry sound you hear beyond the wheel. The siren yells and children's bells will clash and make you feel. Boy lover who will please you while you waste away all the years that kept you from seeing the light of day. think about your pretty face, my soul walks down the meadow lane. You try to tear me in disgrace. I wish I'd known your name. Coming up the road, I can't forget the sight of a crying, pleading man. Oh, I tried. Oh, I tried to love. For the light that pours upon my pain, my shame is climbing up my leg. Time is searching for my head. I stand and now I beg. Keep your heart alive, sending you to poverty and oblivion for life. Oh, I tried. Oh, I tried to love. Looking out to see the oceans play, my fate will find another day. I stare into your dazzled gaze as you fade away. I couldn't make it happen. I chase you, but you run away and die in someone's arms. Oh, I tried. Oh, I tried. Oh, I tried. Oh, I tried. Thank you very much. Yes, so thank you so much. So we're serving the halfway point, sort of. So we went through the first 4 songs. Next one is called Modern Elegy. Modern Elegy, I want to be honest, is like really long. And this is a song that I wrote over a span of, I want to say, 4 years. Because I came up with the chord progression back in 2018, and I finally finished it last year, or sorry, yeah, a year and a half ago, back in 2022. And actually, Noah helped me out with recording for the Tiny Desk contest, where they basically asked for people to just come in and record and submit a video that features an original song that they wrote. So this is the one that I actually wrote. So yeah, this has 3 epochs. Just fair warning, it's an 11-minute song. So if you want to like doze off, you can. I will not judge you. This is a long ass song. Maybe a little bit too long.
I will judge you.
Because it used to have like 5 epochs. So it used to be 17 minutes. So yeah, it was getting a little bit too hairy. So, but I pared it down to 3. What does it mean? I'm trying to wrap my head around that too. I mean, it is sort of apocalyptic, but you know, maybe some political statements here and there. But overall, this is another example where I just sort of wrote the lyrics as it came in, and I just put it down to paper. So, if people have feedback on like how to change the lyrics, I'm actually welcome to that. Yeah, maybe I need to add in the word French fry somewhere in there. Or, I don't know. It's just something weird. Gyroscope. I was just thinking about gyroscopes because I just ordered a whole bunch of gyros today. So I don't know. If there's a word that you feel like should be here, then just let me know. But yes, forewarning, it's a long song. Okay, while I take off my jacket, I'm gonna just explain. So Noah and I, we actually never. So we both went to Caltech, but we actually never actually overlapped. It was it was through mutual friends, and we had similar social circles. So Patrick Yu, he and I play a lot of Legend of Zelda, so that's how we got to know each other. So that's how I got to know Noah, and yeah, so just so yeah, that's how we know each other. We would just go into like the upper fishbowl in the dorm room and just play Legend of Zelda the whole weekend long. So, yeah. So good times. But yeah, that's sort of how I got to know Noah, and yeah, he's just been fantastic. So thank you so much, Noah. Okay, cool. So this is my analogy again. Yeah, let's do it. 2, 3. Once a girl, she was the only pearl that never lost her glow. I always knew a day would come when she would say that this universe has to show what lies beyond the seams surrounding all of us, all around. Who keeps the time when we're past our prime within the shadows on the ground? There she goes again, fulfilling all she can to save us from the end. Because God won't waste another son, he's had enough, he's one and done. He's a goner, no more a friend. Where she go, and this entire show becomes a giant fantasy and fades away. When will she call us all when the great and mighty fall onto their knees? What will you say the moment she proclaims that she's the one that saw the past, declared it's one, and lived a million lives at once? Her days and weeks and many months of seeking for the truth. She needed solid proof that we all share a path where we can laugh and be the grapes of wrath. A beggar, a preacher, a teacher, a survivor, the livelihood of the neighborhood. The insanity of society was all that she could bear. No, it's right and fair. She couldn't dare to seek for those who care and those who reek of memories of past. It's happened so fast. When we all vanish, there is nothing we can do except sing this song for you. 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 There's no turning back when the odds are stacked against her, making it half alive. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, the rapture claims all from coast to coast. Armageddon begins at 5. So say your prayers now as you bow before your lowly majesty. The Queen is dead, so shout your praise rises here as you cheer before the passing tragedy. Trials ahead, there lies the Prince of Peace, impaled and now deceased among millions who made the choice to try for once and all to carry on through the darkened desert dust at dawn in search of meaning in all the noise. So don't despair, the world is wrecked and beyond repair. The second coming won't be delayed. So fellow earthlings, rise and hear the starlings cry their final plea. How long will you parade around your island kingdom? Come, the land you reap, thy will be done. Pounding out your might to profit off the poor, you meek false prophet. How long will you trash the planet, consuming all to make your gadgets? Guns and greed all down the hatchet. Where's the line for you? Goddamn it, you have the nerve to claim it's all about the fame, the adulation, applause and merit, chasing after stick and carrot. Now I know what drives you oh so mad. Now I know what makes you oh so sad. How could any of this be true, you ask? This song is dedicated for you. Da 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 da. There was a time when you and I were just two creatures side by side, roaming through the roaring mountains, searching for the sacred fountain, spouting out the wisdom of the spirits lying restlessly. Who dreams of us means oh so much, evaluates and tolerates our flaws and traits that we inherit, passed down, and we just let it trickle down for generations, spreading through all tribes and nations. Our mind, our soul and body, ancestors we all embody, to the point where we succumb to feeling numb and all become an animal, a criminal, an original, a miracle. Our attitude, our gratitude for the pain, the pride, outrage and defies was all that she could bear. Know what's right and fair. We couldn't dare to seek for those who care and those who reek of memories of past. This happens all so fast, and in our anguish there is nothing we can do except sing this song for you. Sing this song for you. Sing this song for you. Ah, sing this song for you. Is there hope for us, or will we turn to dust and never rise from the dead? Do we grow cold and old, or will we seize and grab a hold of the lightning and march ahead into an age where you emerge and break the cage that holds your sanity, one of a kind, into the star that sits above and so far beyond reality, where you might find that we were all along made for each other. Strength in numbers come together, break apart, we mend our fences. See you darlings in the trenches, storms will bring the rain and thunder, monuments all torn asunder, rising tides nowhere to hide, flying high, will you dare deny your moment here has passed? It's stay? What good are you if you just kneel and pray to gods and statues made in vain? They're all the same but with a different name. How many more will you create? Your kind reproduce and procreate for decay. We will await the day when you appreciate the beauty buried deep inside the pretty pit that hides your sides. Underneath the layers of your shame, you play to win some silly game. The house will win no matter what, and yet you roll the dice. Well, but will you take a chance and claim the avatar behind your name? Unleash a sign that fell apart and show us all your aching heart, and captivate and complicate the stories you proliferate. So take this time to heal your soul. No need to pay the toll. With your voice you make the choice to sing in unison, rejoice. A melody, a jubilee, a parody, a rhapsody, cacophony of the symphony. Pure resonance and the dissonance was all that you could bear. No, it's right and fair. You couldn't dare to seek for those who care and those who recall memories of past. This happens all so fast, and we are vanquished. There is nothing we can do except sing this song for you. Sing this song for you. Sing this song for you. Oh, sing this song for you. 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 Oh, sing this song for you. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Ah, thank you. Thanks so much. Okay. Hold on. I need a drink of water. Okay. So the next two songs, Vera. I don't know. I actually, I was really inspired by. So Neutral Milk Hotel is one of my favorite favorite bands, and Garden Head is my favorite songs, and so I was actually trying to replicate something like that. So it's like, I'm heavily influenced by Jeff Mangum, like one of my favorite musicians. So this song sort of mirrors that particular style. And this was actually one of the very first songs I wrote. So yeah, this was also back in, I want to say 2013. And ever since, I will go back and change the lyrics based on how I feel. But I don't know, I didn't really change too much of this. So I guess you'll get in the head of where my head was back then. I hope you can interpret it somehow, some way. Yes, so this is Vera. My lonely dreams were flowing through the leaves and letters that my lover threw into the water. Sweet delight. Viva, you call for me every day. Nothing ever goes without the sky burning through your eyes again. Viva, you took my own vision away, smearing pictures all across the walls, but you didn't leave me here watch me die as your head was hanging on to see my very eyes. So I cry again for you. No one will ever know. Viva, silently waste away, drowning out the sound of coming war that began because of you. Viva, your comfort will soon decay. I run behind the shady light into the arms you hold tonight. And then you watch me die as your head was hanging on to see my very eyes. So I cry again for you. No one will ever know. And that's Vera. So we have 2 songs left. Next one is called "Am I Just Crazy?" This was also a song that took a while, but I was just trying to express how I always felt out of place. I don't know if other people feel that way, but I don't know. Sometimes it's crazy to think that I'm a data scientist at Expedia. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, what am I doing here? What's going on? Why is life taking me here? And I don't know, just things like that. Like in grad school, I thought, oh, maybe I should have been a musician. Why am I doing science? I'm not even that good at it. So just things like that, right? Just always feeling out of place. But thankfully, there's been just incredible people that have helped me fit in, like Shrikant, and of course Vamsi. Jean's here, yay! Thanks for bringing Alex. Hey, Alex. And I don't know, like during my time at Stanford Tycho, people like Sarah is over there, just really helped me out just in the beginning because my God, it's a hard art form, don't you think, Oliver? Yeah. So it's hard. So there have been a lot of people that have really helped me get to where I am now. So, and of course, when I was an apprentice at Seattle Kokon Taiko, just having people like Michael Lai there was just like a huge joy to have. It's a very serious group, but when you have people like Michael, it helps keep the vibe going. So yeah.
Shout out section.
Yeah, and then last but not least, I'm so glad my girlfriend Anastasia is here. She came all the way from Medford, Oregon, just for this. So yeah, thanks so much. Really love you. Thanks. And so these are the last 2 songs, and then that's the end. That's the end of the concert. So hope you enjoy. I stand before once more you. This is my message. I'll only say this once, so listen closely. The truth you seek is buried deep inside the mind you hold. I may believe there's someone who cares for me. Of many haunting fables which ended all the same. Together we will aim, so feel the joy and all the rage. And so I ask once more, a love that never dies without the lies. Alone I rise above and soar. This world will soon decay and break apart.